Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we'll be discussing a variety of topics in today's session. And very interestingly, Yami Gautam, she is one actress. We have seen she is an outsider in terms of the definition of Bollywood terms, and how she has got sidelined by many of the key people of Bollywood like Karan Johar. Now, very interestingly, friends, Yami Gautam, if you remember, she has acted in some films of opposite Hrithik Roshan, and now she has acted in this film called Artic, Article 370. That's the latest film, and it has done quite well. So, hi Rupali, welcome. Now, very interestingly, in a award show, in a talent show, India Got Talent, um, Yami Gautam was ignored by Karan Johar and Malika Arora, right? And from this very, particular incident, you could see the kind of distance that Yami Gautam kept from Karan Johar. Like they were sitting in the judges' panel, and the distance of the seats were very wide from Yami Gautam to Karan Johar and Malika Arora. Karan Johar and Malika Arora were sitting very closely. If you look at the proximity of the seats in the judges' panel, from this you could make out, right, if you put things together, that she was being sidelined, for whatever reason. And now the latest is, as all of you know, the Oscar awards just happened, and Cillian Murphy won the Best Actor award for Oppenheimer, the film. Now, with regards to that, Yami Gautam, said that Cillian Murphy is a great actor, and it's very good to see him winning the Oscar award, and having no belief in any of the current fake filmy awards since the last few years. So she clearly states and stresses the fact of fake filmy awards. So it is quite obvious she was taking a dig at all the Bollywood awards like Filmfare, Z Cine Awards, and then the IFA Awards. Obviously, these are all rigged, as we all know, and most and always you see nepotistic kids, people in the Bollywood circle like Alia Bhatt getting the Best Actress award for whatever ridiculous film like Gangubai, and even the South Indian film stars know this fact, that the awards in Bollywood are all fake. Hi Meera, welcome. So, I mean, what does this say? She's acting in this film called Article 370, and she is, you see that there's a movement in Bollywood where more and more actresses, they are coming forth. You saw yesterday Tapsi Pannu saying that she did not participate in these Bollywood parties to get opportunities in her career. Now you have Yami Gautam saying that all these film awards are fake. So people, the outsiders, especially in Bollywood, they are becoming more and more confident because they know that Bollywood business is going down every year. I would like to point out some interesting facts, friends, and in the year 2024, which is this year, I would like to say that there's an interesting article regarding the box office business of Bollywood, and what is very interesting is that in this year 2024, only political and nationalist films are being made. For example, Fighter, in which Hrithik Roshan, that's a sort of a nationalist sort of a film where they are praising India and everything. And you have films like Veer Savarkar, as all of you know, Sandeep Singh is behind that film. And then you have article 470, sorry, 370. So all these films are being put this year because of the election. So you can see how Bollywood is making use of even the election this year, the Lok Sabha election. And now film exhibitors are hoping for more large film releases. But they are so afraid this year because there are no films featuring the Khans or Ranbir Kapoor this year. I have very low expectations from this year and estimate to be a complete washout year as compared to 2023. And this year, you don't have films starring any of the Khans or Ranbir Kapoor, said Vishek Chauhan. Who is Vishek Chauhan? He's a single screen exhibitor in Bihar. Okay. And the first 2 years have been very bad for business as Hrithik Roshan and Deepika Padukone, star of Fighter, underperformed in the box office, said Ashutosh Agarwal, who's the director at Star World Cinemas. So, friends, these are all facts, right? And these are the film exhibitors who are making these statements, who are running theaters, single screen theaters. And when they clearly say that Hrithik Roshan's Fighter was a huge flop, then what are these trade analysts and so-called movie journalists, why are they giving such high reviews, right? So you can see how the fake perception is being built on social media, saying that the Fighter is a huge hit. So this is proof enough, right? We have time and again on Candid Meena proved that films like Patan, films like Jawan are all fake 1,000 crore hits. Even in this year, Alia Bhatt got award for Rocky Rani Ki Prem Kahani. Yes, Dhanashree, and all these are because she's a daughter of Mahesh Bhatt. Welcome Neena ji, welcome Vidya ji. So friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button, because liking this video helps our video reach out to more and more young audiences who are unaware of what's really happening in the film industry, and they tend to look at film industry as a very good career option because it is a quick ticket to fame and money according to them. And they think that it is a very glamorous life, and it is very easy to get fame, it is very easy to get fans, it is very easy to get very huge money. So that's the kind of perception that the Instagram followers, the Instagram actors, they put on these innocent young souls who are being influenced, right, each and every day. Welcome, Mananda. So now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite obvious that Karan Johar recently came out. Hi, welcome Rupali. And according to Bollywood, Donkey is also a hit. Yes, Rupali, if Donkey is a huge hit, why does Tapsi Pannu come in the open and says, she was not being invited to all these weddings and parties and events, right? If it's such a huge hit. Yami is far better actress than Alia, Deepika, and Anushka. Yes, Dhanashree, very much. So coming to the next piece of news, and Karan Johar was brutally honest in an interview, and in fact, a lot of words in the biography titled "An Unsuitable Boy." He took some, he wrote some few words. It is his biography. Okay, he also mentioned that it was SRK who made him feel worthy. Now, Karan Johar opened up about his sexual orientation in a biography titled "A Suitable Boy." In a recent, YouTube show, he mentioned that words like gay and homo are being used in a derogatory way these days, and it was called pansaying back then, panseen back then. The filmmaker said that the term pushed him into a shell. Karan Johar, he praised SRK and said that SRK helped him, make him feel worthy. And apparently, So you can see that Karan Johar is very coming out in the open, and he is hinting to the fact that he might be, he looks to be gay at least, right, from his mannerisms, and he is coming out in the open, right. So what does this mean? Is does SRK also swing both ways, right? So welcome Ajayji, welcome Dhanashree, welcome Rupali. But whatever said and done, both Karan Johar and SRK, they are very, very close, in terms of relationship. And it's quite obvious that, Karan Johar is very, very enamored by SRK and his personality, that many of the, the key films like Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum and all those big hit films back then, because people were not aware of the Bollywood reality. Karan Johar and SRK did a lot of films together, along with Rani Mukherjee, Kajal, Hrithik Roshan. Yes, Yami Gautam, Sweta Basu, Nimrit Kaur are all underrated actresses. All good scripts and awards go to Alia Bhatt. Yes, and you know the very reason why. Good term. Swing both ways. So it's like a cricket ball, isn't it, Vidyaji? Sandeep Singh even going to make a movie on Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, starring Zanai Bhosale. Okay, also the granddaughter of Asha Bhosle. So Sandeep Singh is a very, very intelligent person, as we all know. He knows how to milk the situation. He knows the sentiments of the Indian audience, and he very well knows that the Indian people are becoming more and more aware and of Sanatan values, and Sanatan religion is catching up like wildfire, especially after the inauguration of Ram Mandir. And now he knows that he has to make films on nationalist sentiments and all those things, and also the fact that he has to, somehow please the BJP party. So he made films on Modi ji. He's going to make a film on Atal ji, right? And now he has made a film on Veer Savarkar, and now also Shivaji Maharaj. So the big question is, why is Arnab Goswami, promoting his film, right? When a few years back he was grilling Sandeep Singh, right? So Arnab Goswami is now more into the business of promoting his Republic TV in various channels, having the Republic TV conclave, and inviting the BJP Prime Minister, inviting Modi ji and all the BJP cadre. So that seems to be the priority for Arnab Goswami, and not the SSR case, from what it looks like, at least till now. Hi, Savitri. Hi. So I guess this year's Z Awards, they didn't Alia, but for RARKPK, thankfully, says Ajayji. So Alia Bhatt hasn't acted in any film for the past few months, right? After RRR, she has not acted in any film, and still she is getting awards. That is what is hilarious. Namaskar, Runali. Just watch at the premiere of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the way Sandeep Singh, okay, touching Zanai Bonsale, very weird. Okay, I haven't seen that. Hi, Sheetalji, welcome. So, friends, it is very important that in terms of the SSR movement, we have to be very, very active, right? At least on Twitter, and not give up on the movement. We have to keep the momentum, and only until and unless we never give up, right? That is very, very important. We have to be very determined, even when things are not going in our direction, when there is no update from the BJP Maharashtra government, when there's no update from the SIT case, SIT team. And you have the sisters playing very weirdly. I must say that Shweta Singh Kirti launched a book, well and good, and she also asked for the update from the CBI. But the intent and aggression is not there. It seems to be missing from both the sisters, I must say. I mean, they should look at the way Rabia Khan fought for Jia Khan. They should aggressively, go and ask the CBI. The entire media SSR case is reminding me of the movie Jane Bhi Do Yaro, How to Fight the Corrupt System, says Minali. Yes. Good evening, Violet ji. Z is basically a PR for Alia Bhatt. Remember when RRR got a Golden Globe? Z News headlines were Alia Bhatt ki film ko mila Golden Globe. Yes, this is quite obvious, Ajay ji, that Z TV, you have Zoom TV, you have even to some extent, Sony, Geo, all these OTT platforms, they are a big venue for all these nepotistic kids. Z5 also promotes a lot of Salman Khan films. If you see, most of the Salman Khan films are on Z5. And also the fact that Geo Cinema or Geo Films or whatever the OTT platform it is called, they cater to mainly Bollywood related sports events like IPL and also the women IPL cricket team and all the tournaments there. So Geo is also building a platform, and they also, obviously promote Bollywood films and so forth. Also, the very fact that Geo is has signed some sort of deal with Disney, Walt Disney. So you will see even Walt Disney films being, uh, associated with Geo. So that's how the future lies. So now coming to the next piece of news, and this is quite interesting. So now, who's this girl, right? She's a actress and Big Boss 16 contestant Srijita Day, and she opened up regarding her shocking casting couch experience. And in the interview, she went for a meeting with a senior director in Kolkata, and she recalled her shocking experience. I entered the entertainment industry when I was 17 years. I am from a very small town called Haldia in West Bengal. My mother was always my support system despite her being beside me. I came across mean minded and filthy people, maybe lesser than other actresses because my mom was always there with me. She further stated that people used to just call her for meetings and they did not have any roles or projects to offer her. I met people who were extremely stupid, who had no projects to offer but just wanted meetings. They used to say, I have a film for this big director, but there's a casting couch involved in between. Once or twice it happened to me. I met these kind of people, but I did not hide anything from my mom. I never felt ashamed or embarrassed. When I was 19, I was offered a Bengali film, remake of a Hindi film. I went for the meeting. My mother was in Kolkata, and I went to the director's office alone. I didn't like the way he held my shoulder and the way he spoke to me. He was an old man. Even if you're very young, you know that this touch is not right. The way he was looking at me was very disgusting. I literally picked up my purse and ran out of the office. She said that these encounters affected me and made me feel very disgusted. I used to wonder how people could have such a mentality, but I never got carried away. I was strong enough, and I got to know that where there is good work, people will never approach you in a wrong way. So now you can see, friends. I mean, you can listen to these stories. These are first-hand experiences which we are, exposing on Candid Meena, be it the Bengali film industry, be it Bollywood, be it any wood, be it any film industry across India. Unfortunately, this is the reality because people in power are abusing their power, right? They know that all these innocent youngsters, they are looking for a break in their life, right? They are, it is a career option for many people, And unfortunately, some people, they have to compromise because they have many liabilities, back home, and they have to compromise, unfortunately. So these kind of animals exist in directors, in producers, and you can see how innocent young people like this particular girl, right? And so this is what is important, friends, that awareness, the key highlight, or the key highlighted word is awareness, right? The more awareness is spread, the more and more, you know the film industry cannot play with innocent souls. We all know that all across the film industry is full of shit and compromise. Yes, Violet, absolutely. And but there's still a large amount of population in India who's not aware, and that is concerning. Arnab is also opportunist. One must not forget how he maligned a character of Sarabjit Singh who had lost his job, career, and dad, says Dhanashri. So, I mean, one has to, see, right, in the mainstream media, the consistency over many years, right? So, if a mainstream media journalist is not following up on a particular case in which he was very, very aggressive in the initial stages, then what does that say about that particular publication or mainstream media house, whatever you call it? What does that say? It says that you're only concerned about your commercial success. Please make a video with Sudipto Sen again, says Dhanashri. Yes, definitely. When he's going to launch his next project, we'll be interviewing him. Talent is never appreciated here. Like SSR was killed only because he was intelligent enough to pick up on them for all of that is involved. Yes, Violet G. And also, don't forget the fact that there are many other people apart from SSR, like Jia Khan, many things like Sunanda Pushkar, Sri Devi, all these people, right? There's a lot of mystery regarding their deaths, obviously. But it's not going to come out in the open because of obvious political connections, the obvious connections that we all know. So, yes. So now, guess who is knocking on the doors of A.R. Murgadas? Right, he is a South Indian director, and Salman Khan has announced his next film with A.R. Murgados, and producer is Sajid Nadiawala. Right, the superstar has been releasing his films on the occasion of Eid, and apparently Salman Khan, he's saying that he has joined hands with these two people for his next film, which will release next year during Eid. So it's quite hilarious that you know these Khans will continue acting like teenage heroes up to the age of 60, up to the age of 70, right? And it is kind of hilarious that their fan clubs have to justify, right, that they still look like teenage heroes. All good scripts and award centric roles go to special tickets in the industry, and later smoothly awards are given to them only. And the PR show that they are talented, says Ajay. Yes, Ajay ji. Suppose any person, say Mr. X or Miss X, if he or she, abides by all the rules set forth by the cabal, he or she will rise in the ranks in Bollywood. He or she will be given many roles and projects in Bollywood. He or she will be given many brand ambassador opportunities for advertisements. He or she will be given many podcasts by the top YouTubers in terms of Bollywood friendly YouTubers. He or she will be interviewed by many of the channels like Z5, also the mainstream media houses. So he or she will be promoted by the trade analyst. he or she will be promoted by the by the journalist on Twitter, and many other political parties, people. So that's how the whole system works in a nutshell. How to leave early? Okay, Vidyaji, take care of yourself, and it's always nice to see you on Candid Meena. Yes. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, that we have said that Bollywood business is really sinking, right? All these film exhibitors are complaining that 2024 is a horrible year in terms of box office films, and apparently they are suffering. Gautam Datta, who's Gautam Datta? He is the co-CEO of PVR Inox. So this is what he said: political and nationalist content has distinct and edgy appeal, which keeps the audiences engrossed and gives them satisfaction. Also, the genre is not as prevalent as other genres like action, romance, or comedy. There is significant anticipation around it, according to Gautam Datta, who is the co-CEO of PVR Inox, the multiplex houses, right? So, what does this say? You have people, theater exhibitors saying that 2024 is a year where political and nationalistic film content is being promoted by Bollywood, and there's less of action films or comedy films, which, according to Gautam, who's the co-CEO of PVR, he says that that does not draw in a lot of footfall across theaters. So what does that say? You know, Bollywood is really in a fix. The box office business is really struggling. Many people are moving to OTT platforms because OTT platforms, they have the money, like Amazon Prime Video, like Disney Hotstar, Netflix, and then you have Geo cinemas, right? So the money is has slowly shifted to OTT platforms because people are in India are also thinking twice before going to the theater, because they know that that particular film will release in a matter of, say, 1 or 2 months. That is also one of the reasons. Yes, that Atal film was a flop. Every day we see award function are going on, which is rigid and fake only. Showing his attention, says Ankita. Yeah, this is all PR activity by the Bollywood people, so that some sort of attention is being given to these stars in some way or the other. It's quite obvious that these three Khans, they are delusional, right? And they have just floated these fan clubs across social media platforms. So, like I said, like if any of you make fun of these Khans on X or Twitter, you are going to hear a lot of cursing and from these people. I'm surprised that OTT is taking over. The huge cinema chains are abandoning Indian films, but a lot of independent chains have started screening Molly films. Yes, Sikimji, and what is very interesting is that if the film is really good in content, right? If the film is portraying reality, and if the film is portraying Sanatan Dharma values, that for sure people will go spend money and watch it in the theaters. We saw that with the case of Kantara. We saw that with the case of Kerala Story. We saw that with the case of Kashmir Files. So all these films which portray the reality, those kind of films have done extremely well, and people will go to the theater and watch it. Three Khans have shown their place in the Ambani wedding. Yes, Simple. Welcome, Dimple ji. Nice to see you. So, friends, with this last comment, we will call this a wrap, and we will see you tomorrow. Until then, make sure to hit that like button, and be healthy, and Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram. See you.